The front of your opener just says to solve each equation. So because it is an equation and we're solving for the variable, we're going to go ahead and circle the variable because our ultimate goal is to get that variable by itself to determine what number that variable is standing in for. So when I have an equation and I'm trying to solve for it, the first thing I'm going to do is see if, especially if it's a multi-step equation, the first thing I'm going to do is see if I can distribute. Josh, can I distribute here?
Yes.
Yes. Go ahead and do so.
You get distribute 8 to the full -3, and you get 32x minus 24 equals, and then break down your other numbers.
Yeah, so then I'm just going to bring down the other side because I cannot distribute. After I distribute, what should I check to see if I can do after that, after distributing?
Pick on the little guy.
Not yet.
Combine like terms.
Combine like terms, but can I here?
No.
No. Then my goal is to pick on the little guy. Why am I picking on the little guy?
Easier to do.
Because I want to get the variables where?
To the left side.
Left side or same side. It doesn't have to be the left side, but I want to get the variables on the same side. So what's my little guy here?
-4x.
So how do I get that from the right side to the left side?
Add 1x.
That is correct. I'm going to show that they cancel on my right, and then I'm going to take 32x plus 4x equals
36x minus 24
equals,
-24.
okay. Now, after I distribute, I combine like terms, I get my variables on the same side. Now I'm ready to go ahead and get the variable by itself by undoing any addition or subtraction. So what can I undo here?
Add 24.
So that equals,
This is right.
what's that equal? 0.
You forgot your 6.
I'm getting there. And then to get the x by itself,
You gotta divide.
Divide 36 on both sides.
which will equal,
X equals
0. Is this right?
and box it.
no problem.
Well, you're going to check it in just a second. Oh, I bragged on you guys yesterday. Let me brag on you again today. You guys all, wasn't this class that got all 2s yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I bragged on you because my 5th and 6th hour do not get 2s.
I have friends that way.
Okay. Yeah, and I just totally, it's all recorded right here. I said it, 3rd hour, I'm bragging on. Okay, so we're going to circle our variable. We're going to draw our line of equality. Chance. What am I going to do first?
You gotta multiply by 16.
No.
Yes.
No. Okay, that's a common mistake. Because this is only one term, there's not multiple terms up there, I'm going to do PEMDAS backwards. Or, another way of thinking it, can you distribute? No. Can you combine like terms? No. So then the next step would be to undo any addition or subtraction. So what's my addition or subtraction there that I can undo?
-4.
There you go. So I'm going to add it. So -5 plus 4 is? Anybody? -1 equals n over 16. Now I have a one-step equation. How do I get the n by itself?
Times 16.
By each side. That cancels. 16 times -1 is? So I'm going to have n equals -16. Okay. Now, what if it was n plus 2 over 16? Then what would I do?
Do parentheses.
Then I'd start. That's right.
Start with times 16.
Okay.
I gotta rewrite that.
You got to rewrite that? Okay.
One more step and that's the entire.
That's okay. I'll give you a minute to fix it. That's why we're doing it.
I just started with times 16. That's 76.
So did you fix yours on your opener?
Oh yeah, I just fixed it.
Okay, good.
I got -76. I was like, what?
Yeah, that's what I got to.
All right. Once you have it fixed, flip it over. Look at your inequalities. How do we do on the back side there?
12%.
I didn't even do it. Yeah.
Well, good time.
Okay, I got this one.
You got it?
Times 2.
I simply started.
What's that?
I started with the back side.
You started with the back side.
Yeah, I actually.
Worked from the back to the front. Okay, let's take a look at the back here. So the back side gives us another good example that we can work through here. So I have m minus 7 divided by 2 is less than or equal to 6. Now, this case, I have more than one term on the top. So this is going to be considered as a grouping pair. So because this is a grouping pair, if you think of PEMDAS backwards, what's my last step of PEMDAS backwards? The parentheses. PEMDAS backwards, so SADMEM. So the parentheses we do last. So what do I have to get rid of first?
I never noticed.
2. So when we do order of operations, right? When we're simplifying an expression, we do PEMDAS. But when we're working an equation backwards to solve for it, we do, I always taught it as SADMEM. So basically, when you're solving for an equation, you do PEMDAS backwards. So think about it. You do subtraction first, then addition, division, multiplication, exponents, and parentheses. Because this is more than one term up here, this would be considered to be in parentheses. Parentheses comes last, right? So then we have to get rid of this number here first.
Wouldn't you like if it's like that when you do the one that's like by itself?
Yeah, kind of thing. Start with the 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so whatever. So we said we're going to multiply by 2. Then I'm going to bring down m minus 7 is less than or equal to. What's 6 times 2? 12. And then how do I get the m by itself? Plus 7. So m is going to be less than or equal to what?
19. Did you say 14? Oh,
Open or closed?
close.
To the left. There you go. Questions on that? Yes.
Oh no.
Ben, you've been pretty quiet today.
I'm wondering what else it is.
You're like, Riley, what do I do first?
-3.
That's right. So now I have negative 7b is greater than or less or equal to what?
-1/3.
Okay. Next step is what, Hannah?
Divide by -7.
Yeah, you got it. Divide by negative 7. Because I'm dividing by a negative number, what happens? Yeah, I flip my sign. 2 negatives when I divide them become a positive. What's 133 divided by 7?
19.
Final answer? Again? 2 19s?
Oh, I didn't realize that.
I did not plan that.
I didn't realize that either.
So we 19, open or closed?
Close to the left again.
Again?
What?
And we're done. Good job.